Hi everybody, I'm going to talk today here about explain everything on your iPhone or iDevice here if you're not on iPad. There's a little couple of differences and stuff, and in this tutorial I'm going to go over some of the fun stuff here. So as you can see here, I have my nice little model going for an iPhone 6 Plus here, and let's get going. So of course you download, explain everything like anything else. You tap on it, and you're brought to your main screen. Now, as you can see, there's already some differences here. This is right here, the blank screen on your drawing board where you would see most islands. If you want to do the settings, you hit the bar over here and you go to your welcome guide, your help guide, videos, tutorials, rate, preferences, and sending feedback. I'll go with the preferences first. This works much like the other iPad here where you can do your general. You can do your divide into pages, use your annotate, jolt, or pogo connects, and you always can make sure your objects either fade in, play, record, or off. And of course, your export features. As you can see here, if you want to divide it or do anything else here, you can do your resolution changes, your quality, movie or MP4 format. The export slides without recordings, your compressing, optimization, so forth, and your PDF quality. And of course, your record settings. Same story. How you can do your resolution, if you want to do fade, if you want to have your mute mic on, or do the mirror front with the camera photos, and of course your accounts. You can have several ones here where you link up to your Dropbox, your Evernote, Box, G Drive, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, WebDAV, Youku, OneDrive, and of course SchoolTube DK. So that's over on the preferences. In the meantime, let's get to what we're doing here. Let's make a new project. First, of course, hit the plus button. You have your ability to start a blank project, go from your camera, choose your background, or from documents and pictures. If I go to my background here, I can go through the different colors. Ooh, that's looking nice. And then once you get it, here's my drawing pad. Now, as you can see, the symbols are a little different on an iPhone compared to an iPad. So, of course, the finger logo does not change here. This allows you to move them. Your delete button is right here, and of course your drawing pad's here. Now, if you see here, if I tap a second time, we have different ways we can do this. If you want to change the thickness of your line, you tap once, and you can slide left to right about what you want your line size to be. And if you want to change your color, you can tap once and do your color, or you can tap it a second time and you can go to opacity or go through your different colors. So you can go here and scroll through your colors until you find one you like. And you can choose if you want to do the color, and you actually can see if you want to make it less or more. And then once that's all finished, you can start doing it. And as you can see, every time I select here, I just have to tap once off to get off the main screen and go back into this. In this case, I made a little goldfish. And then what I can do, if I want to move it, I can tap this, and I can move it around. As you can see, automatically, since I drew on it, these are connected in group. If I want to draw something different, like say I want to make some bubbles, and then do my graph, as you can see, as I did it, it is ungrouped now. And then if I want to do my magnification, I just click on the magnifying glass here, and I can shrink it out, move it around, and whatnot. And then if I want to, I can draw a few other objects over other places. And as you can see, this is completely separate from the actual drawing here that was grouped. Now, as you can see, the different features are called in what is known as the toolbox. If I tap on my toolbox, I can go from undo. I can do my shapes here where I tap it once, and of course it replaces my main icon. Tapping it again, I can change right here if I want to do different colors, make my shadows, have a border, or if I want to choose a different object by simply tapping here and then sliding through what I want to have. They'll also give you a preview up in the top, so then that way you can work on your icons. Once you've gotten your item, you can just do it. Move it over, pinch it, move it around if you'd like to. And as you can see, once again, they are separated, so they're not grouped together. Going back to the toolbox, I can also put in my text. tap away from it. And as you can see, I can also readjust right here my size and take, and then also group it. And as you can see, since I moved the letters right over there, I have now grouped these together. If I don't want that, I can just go back until it's ungrouped again. If I would like to add an existing picture or thing from an old one, I just click on my plus. I have everything from doing an existing photo, selecting a file, putting in a web browser, adding existing sound, a new picture, or a new video, depending on what I'd like to. If I want to do existing sound, I just tap on here, and I can go through my music I have. I hit the plus, it will compress it, and then I can play it. And if I don't want it, I hit the X button, I tap on it, and delete it. If I want to take care of a grouping or ungrouping, I can go right here to my eye. And right here I have my group, edit, arrange, lock, and of course set other ones. So if I tap on my fish here, right here I have these guys. I want to make sure these are always grouped together. I hit group and I leave it there. If I would like my star and my own, I hit group and I say group them together. And now every time I move it, they move together. I can also do another one where I hit arrangement. And if I hit arrangement, I can do anything from setting it to background, bringing it forward, or setting it backward, just like I do normally and explain everything. If I click on edit, I will get either duplicating, copy, or setting rotation, or setting as a background. If I want to set a rotation, I can click on that, and of course, move these to the way I want them to go. If I would like a laser pointer of any kind, I of course click on the targets and it will appear on my top. And if I tap it a second time, I will get my different one. I will get my regular laser pointer, my arrows, my lightsabers, and more. And if you tap on it, of course, a second time, you of course get your different selections. So if I want a red arrow, I can do that. If I want to click on my pointer and change it to a regular point finger, I can. And my lightsabers, I can go anywhere from orientation, from green to red to blue. You cannot take me, golden fish with the red star. Once I'm ready for all that, I can go ahead and either add more slides like I could do a normal show and create the new slide or edit it. If I tap on it, I go right back to it. If I want to set my recording, I hit this. If I want to do my timing, I can go here. Once I've set my microphone, I can record like so. I can then play it back. Once I've set my microphone, I can record like so. Also keep in mind, be careful if you're doing too much of a recording because it can cause interruptions like that. If I'm satisfied, I can export it out or save it for later. If I'd like to return to my home, I can hit the home button. It will ask me if I like it for save. I say yes. And then, of course, to enter the project name. And here it is ready to go. I can then go back to it by simply tapping on the project. Or if I do not like this project, I can simply slide to the right, and I either can export into a different app to use with my Sharo. It will export it what you would like to, a video, image, a PDF, or a project. Or if I would another one I would like to. I can, of course, copy it. I can also rename it and rename my file. Or if I do not like this and think it's horrible, I can just hit the trash can and I can start once again. And as you can see, if you have any crashes or problems, there are backups. If I click on this backup from a project I was doing from the 25th, I am able to go right back to it and start working from where it's saved. It will load and appear. That's a quick little overview about the difference between using the iPhone Explain Everything and using the iPad one. It's a great on the go where you can create projects and export them between your devices and different tools and apps. Give it a try today if you'd like to explain everything. It's $2.99 in the App Store or $1.49 for VPP purchase.